Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Oliver. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick video training. This is kind of specifically for the newbies and maybe even the veterans who want to, who may need to brushing up their skills as far as um, how to invite and so forth. So video is strictly just for you guys to know specific things about inviting, right? And of course, the 6 steps to recruiting and so forth. So sit tight. Uh, Try not to make it too long, but I think this could be valuable for you and your business. And I'm hoping that you guys take this video and learn a lot from it. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started in the presentation. All right, so give me a quick second. Let me open this up. All right. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Oliver Olano. I am a national executive with Paycation Travel. And I made this PowerPoint a few months ago, and I finally decided to go ahead and share it with everybody, especially the ones on my team. And of course, everybody else that comes across this video, this webinar that I'm doing. And I'm hoping that it does bring value into your business and possibly in your life. So let's go ahead and get started. This is good for that first, the new person that's come aboard and somebody that's new to network marketing and somebody that's not too comfortable on talking or where to start. We created this system, this webinar right here, to train you so you can make it simple and duplicatable. And I'm hoping you guys could duplicate this. And if you guys found this on YouTube, this webinar, by all means use it, share it with your team if you feel that it does bring value. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what's the agenda? The first thing we're going to cover are the 6 steps to recruiting and duplicating. Then we're going to go over some invitation scripts, right, which is very important when you're inviting people. Then we're going to actually break it down a little bit further with the 8 steps to a professional invitation. And of course, we're going to have a sample script that I'm going to be going over by myself. And too bad my wife's not here. Normally she would help me with the script, but we can improvise. I'll even make different voices for you guys. So this is what we're going to be covering on this webinar: 6 steps to recruiting and duplicating, invitation scripts, 8 steps to a professional invitation, sample script of the 8-step invitation. Okay. Now, 6 steps, step 1. All right. So let's go over this down the line. It says here, step 1 is recruit on demand by practicing the scripts. Now, some of the scripts I'm going to give you are some of the basic but foundational scripts that you use when you're inviting. Okay. When you're inviting somebody to take a look at this opportunity. Okay. Disassociate yourself from the result to avoid emotional drama, right? Just keep in mind, especially with this one, one thing that you'll always hear is that they're not saying no to you, they're saying no to the opportunity, okay? So whether their reaction to you is either negative or positive or just downright mean, just know that just let it one ear and out the other, because it's not personal. Like I said, they're just saying no to you. They're not saying no to you. They're just saying no to the opportunity. Okay. Then that takes practice, of course, disassociating yourself from the result, right? Because you don't want to it causes a lot of emotional drama. 2 minutes max, right? Only 2 minutes max when you're doing the invitation as well. You want to create curiosity, nothing else. Just create curiosity, because look, the less you say, the more appointments you will set, right? Does that make sense? The less you say, the more appointments you will set, because you only want to bring curiosity into their mind about what we do here in Paycation Travel or whatever business that you're doing, right? You want to build curiosity. You don't want to give them and spit out all the information. Look at the next line. It says here, don't tell anyone anything about Paycation unless you can show them everything about Paycation. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Let me read it one more time. Don't tell anyone anything about Paycation unless you can show them everything about Paycation. So that goes back to that first sentence, right? It says here, the less you say, the more appointments. And that goes with that as well, because look, you don't want to spit out, you don't want to give them everything, little bits and pieces of Paycation, right? It gives them, then they start thinking about it, then they start wondering if this is good, especially if you start telling them it's MLM, you know, that right off the bat, they're probably prejudging us, right? They're like, hey, you know, I heard about MLM this, MLM that, right? So when you do decide to show the opportunity, right, or when you do decide to share it, right, don't give them anything about it. Just build up the curiosity, right? Build up the curiosity, and when the time comes, boom, you just show them everything you need to know about Paycation all in one shot, so they could get the full feeling of what Paycation travel is all about. Okay, remember, you are training people as you are inviting them, right? So when especially the new people, right, or the ones that aren't in the business, when you bring them in, they're going to be analyzing you. They're going to be watching you. So they're going to be seeing how you did this and how you did that, right? The sentence right there, remember, you are training people as you are inviting them. So once they join, they're going to remember what you did from beginning to the end, to the point where they decided to sign up with the company, right? So use it as a training. It is a training tool, because it's going to fall back on you and as a leader, and they're going to ask you questions, but you did this or you did that. Oh, I saw you do this when you recruited me, and so forth, right? So you are technically, you're training them as well as inviting them. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, let's go over it. You want to set the appointment for a presentation. You can either do a one-on-one presentation, or you can bring up your upline leader for a two-on-one presentation to help you present to your prospects. You want to make sure that the appointment you set is a confirmed appointment, right? You don't want to go to appointment not knowing that, hey, they're not going to show up, right? That's why it says here, call your prospects 1 to 2 hours before the appointment to confirm the appointment. That way you're not wasting your valuable time if your prospects decide not to show up, right? So make sure that you're calling just to confirm. You know, you should be doing that anyway, in not only in business but in life. You know, if you have an appointment, you always want a confirmation to make sure that they're going to be there. Make sure that they're going to be there when you pick them up, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so call them 1 to 2 hours prior to the appointment. Step 3, present our Paycation information by performing the click and play system. So you can do the click and play system. Some of us would rather do the PowerPoint. Whatever you decide to do, go ahead and do it. The click and play works well, because obviously that's our bread and butter. We show them the opportunity. Luckily, the company has given us a video. They created one that we can utilize, right? If you don't know where it's at, it's in your back office, okay? And it is downloadable, all right? Show up to your presentation mentally and physically prepared, right? You don't ever want to go to somebody's home or meet up with somebody and you're not ready, right? You know, you forgot your laptop, or you forgot to study up on certain things that your client has questions on, right? Make sure that you're prepared, physically prepared and mentally prepared. Okay. Next, you want to be enthusiastic and humble at the same time. Be enthusiastic, guys, and be humble at the same time. Because when they see your excitement, and they feel how humble you are because of the business and however successful you are at the time, that's going to attract them. They're going to see that, wow, they're excited about this opportunity, right? They're excited about it. They're enthusiastic about it. And at the same time, they're so humble, right? They don't walk around with their head high just because they're a diamond. They don't walk around like they don't want to talk to you just because they're a national or international executive, right? You want to be enthusiastic and humble. Become like a samurai sword. You want to look sharp, sound sharp, and act sharp, just like a samurai. That goes without saying, right? Be like a samurai sword. Look sharp, right? You want to look professional. look professional, sound sharp, meaning sound sharp means when you're talking, right? The belief, your enthusiasm comes out. They should be able to hear that enthusiasm. They should be able to hear that, hey, this person knows what he's talking about. Because why? Because you were mentally and physically prepared, right? When you sound and you're talking and you know what you're talking about, and that's one of the key elements when you're talking to somebody, guys. Act sharp like a samurai. That goes without saying. You want to act sharp, right? Be polite, be courteous, right? You want to act. You don't want to act like a street thug. You don't want to act like somebody that just doesn't care and things like that. You want to be a professional business owner, because that's what we are, guys. We are business owners. We own a Paycation travel franchise. Put it that way. Okay. So we want to perceive, let everybody know that, hey, that we're proud. We look sharp because we're proud. We sound sharp because we're proud. And we act sharp because we're proud of being part of Paycation travel. Just like a samurai. Samurai, they have their own traditions and respect and things like that. But this is something that we want to make sure that we're doing. Okay. So that's step 3. Step 4. Okay, 3-way calls, right? Make sure that your upline leader is prepared for your 3-way call by informing him or ahead of time. So 3-way calls are important. I can't state this enough, right? Utilize your upline, utilize your diamonds, utilize your international executive, your national executive, even your regional executive, right? Especially if they know what they're talking about, they're excited and they're enthusiastic about this business, right? They're the people that they're talking to. Or they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel the excitement just from the phone itself, right? Now it says here, make sure the upline is prepared for your 3-way call, right? Call them ahead of time. Let them know so they can be prepared that you're gonna be calling them soon. Okay. One key thing too is edifying your upline before you call, right? So if you don't know what edifying is, so one of the key things to know about edifying. It's important is to know about the four animals. Okay, we have the shark. Who is the shark? The shark is somebody that's money, right? Wants to know where the money's at, how to make the money. They're shark. I want to do this. They're go-getters. They want to go ahead and get theirs, right? Get theirs, right? Then you have your dolphin, and your dolphin is somebody that loves to have fun. Right, that person just loves to have fun, then what you're trying to do here is show your client that this individual knows 100% of the business. So knows 100% of business, right? So it's a shark, money motivated, dolphin, always having fun. Then we got to talk about the whale. Whale loves to help people, right? Urchin needs to know things, right? Needs to know how the business works. So those are the 4 key animals, the key elements that you have to do when you edify somebody, right? Because when you're in a room, and let's say you're in a room full of a lot of people, right? You want to be able to catch everybody's attention in that room. All the sharks, all the dolphins, all the whales, and all the urchins. Because once you catch them, right, so they're going to feel like, hey, I need to listen. Because this person is a whale and they love to help people, right? So when you edify your upline, it's important and imperative that you do edify that individual, okay? You would say, hey, this individual, I respect this individual so much. He's on his way of making a lot of money, right? This person knows 100% of the business, and he also loves to have lots of fun. And what I like best about this individual is that he loves to help people. He loves to help people. As you can see here, I said the sharks, right? That's on his way to make a lot of money. Dolphin loves to have a lot of fun. Whale loves to help people. And urchin knows 100% of the business. And then it says here, the upline leader must give the edification back. I guarantee you, your upline is going to know that once they got on the 3-way call, it's going to edify you. And why do they do that? It's to edify you, because obviously that person that you're talking to knows you, or may just know you, but have just met you. But it's important that your upline edifies you, because now it shows that your client or your prospect, that 100% in the business and so forth, and they know that they could count on you and talk to you as well, along with the leader and everything. Okay, the job of the upline leader is to build the credibility of our company and attempt to sign up the prospect. Attempt to sign up the prospect. Okay, that's what the upline leader is supposed to be doing. Okay, whether the prospect signs up with Paycation or not, we must invite and expose the prospect to the next exposure, preferably to the next travel party. Okay. Invite the prospect to the next travel party. Okay. Why is this important? Now look, it says here, our goal is to increase our travel parties attendance. The higher the attendance, the higher the energy. And this is what we always talk about with everybody in Paycation and you guys on the team. When we have these travel parties, it's important, if you can, we understand if you can, but it's important that you attend these travel parties. Even if you don't have a guest, attend it anyway. Okay. This is what we call teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. When you have a lot of agents in the room, and let's say you have 10 agents in the room and only 2 show up, right? Now, what's powerful about that is you have 10 agents in the room that's going to continue to bring that excitement, right? It's going to continue to build that energy. And those 2 people that are in the room, they're going to be like, wow, man. They don't know whether you're a travel agent or not, but they're going to feel you, right? You might be somebody next to you, or you might be next to somebody and the other agent is next to him on the other side. And every time the speaker talks, you clap your hand. Yeah. You hear the excitement, right? That's what's exciting about these travel parties, right? Travel parties where people receive their social proof. Most of the time, this is where people make their decision, because when they see everybody there, they're going to want to be part of that. They're going to be like, wow, I love this. I love the energy. I love, not only I love what I see with the opportunity, but I love to hang out with all these people. I love to learn more from these individuals. I love to hang out and even party with these people, right? That's why it's important, guys, to make sure that, we go ahead and attend these travel parties, even if you don't have a guest, okay? Even if you don't have a guest. Step 6, teach others to the same. Teach others. Now, how that works is you bring somebody in, and I talk about this in my last calls and so forth, right? This is so important, right, for the success of your organization to grow, because you want to build a solid foundation, right? So as you're going through this whole process, like I said earlier, but you're training them as well, okay? You want to teach others to do the same. Teach others how to invite, right? Teach others how to present at the travel party. Teach others how to edify at a travel party, right? Continue to teach those individuals until they can do it themselves, right? They say you're not duplicated until at least three levels deep, right? So your job is to train the people that you bring in to become successful, and then you train them again to teach their people. You train to train, you train to teach, right? Now it says here, because in network marketing, it says here, our secret to a successful network marketing business is consistently improve our ability as a team together to get a large group of people to do a few simple activities over a long period of time, right? So you want to go ahead and build, you want to go ahead and create the momentum, right? Momentum, because in network marketing, it doesn't matter what works. The only thing that matters is what duplicates. The only thing that matters is what duplicates, right? You want to create momentum. It's powerful, right? You want to create a team. You want to create. Now, one of our diamonds, Chad Thompson, he always preaches this, and I say this all the time, right? Especially if you're starting to build a team. Especially if you're starting to build a team, your team is growing, right? You want to instill this in your business. The letters BBB. What is BBB? Let me tell you what BBB is, right? Bonding, building, and breakthrough. Remember that. Bonding, building, and breakthrough. You bond with your team. You get together with your team, whether it be for pleasure or for business. You bond, do things together, right? Because when you do things together, you're going to grow together. And when you grow together, you're going to build together. When you build together, you're going to have breakthroughs together. That's where the breakthrough happens, right? That's powerful. That's when you create a strong team, okay? So let's move right along. Invitation scripts, okay? So these are some scripts that you can use when you're inviting somebody, okay? So let's do this. It says here, do you like to travel? And then, of course, the other person says yes. Would you like to travel more for less and get paid at the same time? Yeah, sure, why not? If there was a company that allowed you to travel more for less and get paid for it at the same time, would it be worth it to you if we research that company together? Sure, why not? Can I show you? Yes. When can we meet? Boom! If you can practice that, and you don't really have to do it word for word, right? And it's ingrained, instilled in your head, you could invite anybody, right? Do you like to travel? Boom. Would you like to travel more for less and get paid at the same time? They're not going to say no. Of course, they're going to say yes. They're going to say, if there was a company that allowed you to travel more for less and get paid at the same time, would it be worth your while? Right? They're going to say, yeah. Can we research it together? Yeah, sure. Why not? Can I show you? When can we meet? There you go. When can we meet? So know this. Take a picture of it. Well, this is probably going to be on YouTube, so go ahead and rewind it and take a look at it and learn that, okay? Now, let's take a look at this. This is the 8 steps to a professional invitation, okay? The 8 steps. The first one is you want to be in a hurry, right? The second one is you want to compliment the prospect. Third step is make the invitation. The fourth step, if I sent you a video, would you watch it, right? Number 5 is confirmation number 1. Get the time commitment. Number 6, confirmation number 2. Confirm the time commitment. Number 7, confirmation number 3. Schedule the next call. And number 8, get off the phone. These are the basic 8 steps to professional invitation, everybody. Know this and know this and have it ingrained in your mind as well, right? You want to be in a hurry. You want to compliment the prospect. You want to make the invite. If I should send you a video, would you watch it? Confirmation 1, 2, and 3 for the times. And then get off the phone. You want to get off the phone right away, because once confirmation 1, 2, and 3 happen, you hang up the phone, there's no turning back. Not unless they give you a call back, of course. But now they're set. Now in their mind, they're going to be like, man, now I got to watch the video, because Oliver's going to be giving me a call at a specific time, right? So let's take a look at an example on how this works. So you're talking to somebody that you met, or you're talking to somebody somebody that that's in business, right? Or you're talking to a friend that's successful. You say, hey, hey, John, hey, how you doing? They say, how you doing? Look, I'm in a hurry because I have a list of other people I need to call. But I'm so glad that you answered my call, because I admire your business decision making. I'm currently involved in a business project that benefits me and can benefit a lot of people as well. Can I ask you to take a look at what I'm doing so you can give me an honest opinion about it? Sure, because you're complimenting them, right? In the beginning, you're like, I'm so glad you answered my call because I admire your business decision-making, right? The first one, I'm in a hurry, right? If I send you a 20-minute video about what we do, would you take the time to watch it? Would you take the time to watch it? Right? Yes, sure. Okay. It says here, if I send you the video now, when will you be able to watch it? I'll probably watch it tonight and maybe about 7. Okay, so by 8 p.m. for sure you would have watched the video by then, right? Yeah. Can I call you at 8 p.m. tonight so we can talk about the video? Yeah, sure. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll talk to you then. Bye. It's simple, guys. It's simple. Memorize these scripts, right? Memorize these scripts. This is the foundation of your invite. This is the professional invitation, right? It works. I've used it. Every successful marketer has used it. Of course, not word for word, but in this right here is the foundation of how you invite, okay? You want to be in a hurry, compliment, make the invitation. If I would you, confirmation 1, 2, and 3, and then get off the phone, just like it did over here, right? I'm in a hurry because I have a list of other people I need to call. I'm so glad you answered my call because I admire your business decision making. I'm currently involved in a business project that benefits me, and I can benefit a lot of people as well, and can benefit a lot of people as well. Can I ask you to take a look at what I'm doing so you can give me an honest opinion about it? If I send you a 20-minute video about what we do, would you take the time to watch it? Yes. And of course, if I send you the video now, when will you be able to watch it, right? Because you're confirming it, right? And then by 8 p.m., excuse me real quick, guys. By 8 p.m., for sure, you would have watched the video about it, right? So you're asking them, right? You're then, of course, they're going to say, yeah, sure. Now they're committing. Now they're committed, right? Can I call you at 8 p.m. tonight so we can talk about it? Now they're committed. And of course, you get out the phone. You want to get out that phone right away because you've got the commitment. Thank you for supporting me. I'll talk to you then. Goodbye. Now that's it in a nutshell, guys. Teamwork makes the dream work. Go Paycation Travel. These are the things that I wanted to bring up. Go ahead and go back and hopefully you can. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on YouTube. Go ahead and rewind it and look at all the things that I discussed. Right? Remember, we talked about the 6 steps to recruiting and duplicating, invitation scripts, 8 steps to professional invitation, and sample scripts of the 8-step invitation. Okay? Recruiting on demand and so forth and all that. Step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and step 6. And of course, we go over the invitation scripts and the professional invitation. Okay? With that said, guys, I hope it didn't take too long. Go ahead and watch this video as many times as you need to. If you have any questions, feel free. If you are on my team, if you're in Paycation Travel, obviously you probably know who I am. Message me if you have any questions, okay? If you message me too if you need to do a 3-way. I'm always down to do a 3-way as well. So with that said, guys, thank you. And then go Paycation Travel. All right? You guys have a good day, and I'll see you. Peace.